Alright, aloha. This is, as you can tell by the title, about Vaush getting wrecked and having to rage quit from a debate that he walked himself into. Now, I'm going to tell you my opinion on the actual subject at the end because you're here to, you know, hate on the fat man, I guess. All well and good, we should. If you've watched any of my other videos, I don't like Vaush. I think he is a bad character. He's got a lot going on, and I've wanted to do a video on him, and this is not that video. This would have been a good time to drop the video, but I need to prepare because there is just too much wrong with the guy, and I really want to cover it all. So if you want to see that video, like and subscribe, and it'll be out shortly. In any case, what happened here was a debate between Vaush V, who is a creep, and a fellow called Jackson Hinkle. Jackson is a relatively new podcaster. He seems to have this Captain America vibe going on with the flag in the background. But whatever. I'm not even here to critique Hinkle. Vaush opens the debate with something like, "How are you?" Some other stupid thing like that. When he gets an answer, Vaush's immediate second response is, "Well, let's do away with the pleasantries and get down to business." Something like that. And he has this aggro bro approach to debate, which I don't know. I haven't seen him do too many interviews because he comes off as so disgusting. But just, it's unpleasant to watch. It's unpleasant to listen to. He likes to talk very fast, just like all these Twitch streamers, these weird basement gamers who I played a lot of games, by the way. Gamers are all right, but these streamers who just play their games and just get used to talking so fast are a special breed of stupid. All right. So, but they can talk fast, so that's great. Good for them. I think Vaush might have been in debate club in high school, probably. Anyway, after they do away with the pleasantries, Vaush launches into a two-pronged attack. On one end he equates this whole thing, anybody who's opposed to his side, as a genocide denier. So being skeptical about wartime allegations makes you a genocide denier now. So that's where he's at. And through the whole video, an hour plus, that's his go-to. Anytime he's confronted, he likes to throw in that, "Oh, well, this is like talking to a Holocaust denier. You're denying a Holocaust, you're denying a genocide," which is a disingenuous way to have a discussion. His second dumb approach was also to label this as a conspiracy and to equate this whole thing as a conspiracy theory, as if being, again, skeptical about wartime allegations is not the right thing to do. Obviously it is. We know what people do in war. You can't trust anybody. So it's a disingenuous approach from a guy who is pure disingenuity. And that's Vaush for you. The whole time he's just talking and he's got all these stupid opinions. He's been, I guess, coached by his side, the imperialist left, as I put in my last video. He's got a little spot in my thumbnail. And it's terrible. It's terrible. In my opinion, he got wrecked simply based on just how he was going about it. He wrecked himself just by sounding so stupid. All right. Towards the end, before he's about to rage quit, he employs what I consider something that shows you his debate background, which is, I think I'm going to try to get the quote exactly right. He asks Hinkle, "Does it make you uncomfortable that I feel like I'm talking to a Holocaust denier right now?" This is how these stupid, am I allowed to say these words, be so mean? This is how these Twitch gamers develop their rhetoric. They like to frame everything in these sentences, add extra layers to the front, to the end, whatever it is, just so they can sound more compelling, more convincing, so you don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay? So that's that. Vaush wrecked himself, and he rage quit like a child. I wish he was a child, like a creep. Like a hairy creep. Whatever. But he should shave. We should see him shaved and barefaced and abased. Now, my view on the actual discussion is not a going to be particularly nuanced or long because I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about these things on YouTube. But the Syrian war started as a civil war back in 2011, and nobody cares. For the most part, nobody cares. If you're here, I mean, this is like YouTubers who go into boxing, you know, Logan Paul and KSI and whatever. This is what's happening. A couple of YouTubers are dancing on the graves of Syrians for views. Now, hey, here I am too, dancing on them, on top of them. So it's really a dog pile. But anyway, that is the grift here. It is what it is. It's in the name, right? So 10 years now, you're going to have a generation. Is it 10 years? Yeah. You're going to have a generation of Syrians coming of age who have only known war, have only known destabilization, have only known insecurity. And it is a colossal tragedy. There are more than 6 million refugees and displaced Syrians. They live in camps, some of them. Not all of them. Some, I mean, the lucky ones get relocated in better places sometimes. But that's the real humanitarian crisis here. It is important that there is a healthy debate around this, that this OPCW thing be exposed, be discussed by people who know what they're talking about, and and it's good that this might give it some or a lot more exposure. But yeah, anybody who approaches these kind of discussions the way Fatty McFatbeard did, is that even? I mean, again, I don't know. Am I going to get in trouble? Maybe. These days censorship is insane. But Vaush's position is disgusting. It's imperialist. It's ridiculous. Captain America is on the better side this time because, like I said, in times of war, you need to be able to discuss and hash out exactly what's going on, and don't trust the authorities at all times. They are human too. They make mistakes, and I guess that's about it. Vaush sucks. I will do a video. Leave a comment. Tell me if you have any inside information about what makes him suck so bad for you. And I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.